All right, so let's see what they're gonna go for. Get a Spookter ban. Spectre has been getting banned lately. The hero's huge in pubs right now. People are kind of spamming her, and she's just super strong. So it's really not surprising to see a Spectre ban ever. Double Slark. First pick Razor. Ooh, that was like an instant lock-in Razor too. There was zero thought put into that Razor. Just like, oh yeah, well obviously I'm gonna pick Razor. So that's interesting. I mean, Razor is very, very good. I feel like he's a little less good than he used to be because of the removal of Refresher Core, because obviously you'd go for the ultimate. Coddle also kind of got a nerf since we've seen him in competitive, because before the Coddle build was... Pata just randomed. Oh, God. Okay. Am I allowed to bet against my own team? Oh man, maybe don't speed pick. So today, Pata learned not to instant speed pick when it's his turn, because the buttons sometimes move around slightly when it is not your turn versus your turn. So so the Coddle nerf, the old Coddle build was you would go max range, you'd max out an Ether Lens, and you'd get the range talent. You'd get a Pole Staff, and you'd mana leak people and Pole Staff them, because Pole Staff didn't have a distance to pull. It had a cast range, and it always pulls you all the way to your hero. You know, it was basically a PUG hook. So with Coddle, you could just drain all their mana and stun them, and pull them out of the team fight as well, and just rip them to wherever you were standing. It was so strong. My team got wrecked by it in the last tournament. Arnold's best player in the game right now. Oh, did he pass? Did he pass, what's his name in the leaderboard? I got leaderboards up somewhere? I do. Let's check the MMR ratings of some of these players. Nice. Defense of the Odyssey finally passed 1,500. Cortese better win. He left our lobby for this. That's funny. Magnus is a great pick. Love Magnus. You can just team up Magnus with any melee carry in the game, and it's amazing. I feel like I personally would like to see Juggernaut. I'm not even sure why. I'm feeling Juggernaut this game. So we got Viper on the other side. Viper would be the ideal counter against the Spectre carry, which is already banned out. But Viper's just a good hero no matter what, even if he's not specifically targeting some passive heavy character. They're thinking hard about these bans. They're probably picking which melee carry they want to ban out. I think you want to ban either Anti-Mage or Juggernaut, and then you probably want to ban a support. Let's see what they do. PA, that actually makes sense. PA is actually the classic combo. I didn't even think about PA. PA Magnus is classic pub stomp arena. Just kill everyone. At the Wraith King ban. Wraith King's strong. I still kind of think Wraith King's a little overrated right now. He's getting picked up or banned really early in most drafts, and like he's good, but I don't know. Next ban, Juggernaut. Yeah, they're just banning the strongest melee carries now because they're like, well, I have a Magnus, so it's just damage control that situation. The Bloodseeker ban. I feel like they just get big team fight. Oh, Slark, that's nice. That's good. I like that. Especially against this team. Like Nail really likes Slark right now. So the fact that they banned out two of the best and picked one of their favored, that's great. Huskar pick. Huskar's good. It's not really a combo piece with the other heroes that have been chosen so far, but he's still really good. He got a talent change, but now he does pure damage. Pure damage in OAA is insane. So good. Cart never plays seriously, so they're going to see a meme build from him. All right, we'll see. See what hero he ends up with, and what kind of build he goes for. Wait, which one's he? Is he in this game? Must have changed his name. The Wraith King bans because they don't want to prolong fights too much. Yeah. Yeah, Wraith King. Wraith King is really good at making fights last a while. That's for sure. And I've talked about this a bunch of times before, but he's so good in the final duel. He's the best final duel hero in the game, no question about it. Yeah, Bomby just asked if they know about the Pulse Staff nerf. I'm not sure. They will after this game, though, that's for sure. This is why reading the patch notes is important. Always read the patch notes. I assume they know. These are the kinds of guys who read patch notes. And, okay, hey, Bomby, you want to cast with me? Okay, cool. Stick with solo. Yeet Good is the one that they're talking about, who apparently memes every time. Ah, this guy. Yeet God. Father of all. Let's see what this next pick is. They have a lot of room in their team for a lot of stuff. They could pick another big team fight combo piece. Anti-Mage makes sense. That's one of the other heroes I said earlier. For the combo piece with Magnus. And I feel like they can just last pick a big team fight hero, and they have a great team. Because they have enough damage. They really don't need to worry about damage now. I think they need team fight and early game creep clearing. Because really their best creep clear is just the Magnus Anti-Mage combo. Which is good, but you know, it's good to have like an aggressive creep clearer as well. Someone to walk around with Huskar and kill enemy heroes and just clear enemy camps. Just try to capitalize as much money as possible. Got the Lena ban, or Lena pick. I mean, Lena's super good. We don't see her that often though. I feel like Bomby's probably the #1 Lena player. I see him pick her all the time, but other than that, almost no one picks Lena in a way. It's just really good, but she's just not that popular. So let's see what this ban ends up being. Using all their time. I like it when teams use time. There's really no reason to rush through things, you know? That's a really peculiar ban to me. I don't think this team was going to pick Slardar. I feel like if I was on that Dire team, I would have either banned Enigma or Tide. Just because I wouldn't want to deal with the combo pieces of all that damage, plus all that disable, plus Magnus. You just don't want that. Shadow Demon's always a good ban. Shadow Demon's super good support. Let's see what this last pick is. So I would love to see just like a good team fight component. Make it so that these high damage dealers can get their damage out. Let's see what they end up picking. They've got tons of time and they should use it. Panu, do you know what that guy's Coddle build is? I mean, they first picked him, so I feel like he's got to be pretty competent. I'm pretty curious how this Coddle is going to be played. I mean, Coddle was already really good before the Pulse Staff shenanigans were discovered. I mean, Coddle's just a good OA hero. The Charge Blast thingy, I forget what it's called. But it's really, really good for creep farming, and it's super duper good in duels. He's a very natural Aghanims picker. You know, he's just a good hero. Lion. Yeah, I dig Lion. That's cool. Just like get some more stuns, a little more burst damage, add some magic damage into the pool because they're pretty much dominatingly physical damage. That's cool. Yeah, I like it. Lion is just like a disabling machine. You don't get to play against him. And then Underlord. I dig Underlord. I like him. He's really good at just controlling space, controlling fights. He's got that teleport ability. The Coddle. Got the Lena. Cool. Well, these look like some good teams. I like these hero picks. Both these teams seem pretty strong. You know, despite starting off with a random on the Radiant team, I think the Razor's going to work out fine in this team comp. Yeah, these seem like pretty sane teams. I think this is one of the more reasonable drafts we've seen so far this tournament season. So everyone's discussing strats, deciding who's going to go for which bounty runes, you know, refreshing their waters before unpause. We'll see what people get as their starting items, and we'll see who goes for which runes. Coddle is probably a hero that can go for rune stealing strat. You need someone really fast. That's the biggest thing. You hope that's the delete Lena build? I assume it will be. I mean, I feel like Lena and Lion for that matter, like people like to build for the ultimate and just go for the like nope.avi, blow them up. Especially Lena because she gets the pure damage. And you know, I've talked about it a million times before. Pure damage is good. Spectators, we still can't see chat. We gotta fix that. I want to be able to see what they're talking about. Instead, we wait. They're drawing circles and stuff. Look at them go. Nope. I think they're just drawing pictures. They're like, oh man, are they strategizing? So we're just waiting for this to start. It'll kick off any second. There we go. All right. Let's see what people snag and run off with. Do we have no boots, so no one's going for the sneaky breaky rune stealing strat. I'm still not even actually quite sure if there's enough movement speed to do it. I think a hero with at least like 310 movement speed with boots and smoke might be able to get to the enemy bounty rune, but you wouldn't get there before the enemy would either way. So I think it's not good. I saw an Abaddon go for it once, which is why I'm always looking for it now. So starting duel, Coddle's always a good dueling hero. It looks like he didn't really charge that blast though. There we go, getting that magic damage out, getting the stuns out. We got the nails linked up, and Larnell just has nowhere to go. And you also can't purge off the link, so just gave a lot of damage to Nail, who is now just going to A-click into your team. Yep.
You can't escape the
He's taking way too much damage, though. I don't know what happened to the rest of his team. They're all just kind of dead. And now the Magnus will go down. He's going to try to take one with him. You have to skill and power first as Magnus for your carry, so he's really bad in the first duel. Yes, Aerial Illusions were removed from the game. We're not sure if it broke earlier or not, because I'm not sure if his AI handles the fact that the ability was just removed, but he can indeed not spawn illusions anymore, so. No more doing cheeky illusion things. Alright. And Nailed playing aggressively. I love an aggressive Razor. Razor can play really, really aggressively, because like, what do you do against the Link? All you can do is run away. And now Nail hits like a truck. Let's check out over here. Ooh, going for killing the Viper. I don't know if they have the damage or the disables to actually finish him off though, but at least force him back to well. We see the Coddle farming. He's only farming one camp at a time, and there's several spots you can farm more than one. Oh, there we go. He's gonna hit both of these this time. Oh, nope, he didn't quite. Yep. I think Nail's just gonna do this. Denies the bounty rune. What a play. What a player. Pot or Unix might just die to the ancient. He kills that, gets that one kill, goes for the. Oh, he's in a really, really rough spot right here. He's taking a lot of damage from the Razor. The Razor still has damage stolen, but it's about to expire. Yeah, and they're TPing in. Everyone's going to be fine. In fact, the Razor may have overextended. They can get a stun on him or some kind of slow. Ooh, what a 3-man stun. One little auto attack. I feel like that was just a little. Look, you're not going to kill me. He links up? That's so. What are you doing? Get out of there, man. Get out of there. It's fine. Oh, yeah, and he's got a salve in his pocket, so he's just going to eat that salve. Gets canceled, but pretty much healed him all the way anyway. Take a quick peek at the vision on the map. The Radiant has very defensive vision, and they chose to get vision of the top and bottom, where the Dire just basically just only has one ward. Their vision's not great, but it's of the center and it's not contested, so it kind of works out to be pretty good anyway. Nail's still harassing. They're still trying to keep Nail away. This Lion's doing a really good job at protecting Nail. He appears at just the right times, gets a stun out, or look at this, he just kites them all and he can just run away now. I mean, they can't chase him. You can't chase Lion downstairs. You just get stunned. You getting food? Do they have like a bagel sandwich? Ordering breakfast. Ooh, looks like a big congregation of people right here. They're trying to chase down this coddle, but can't quite do anything yet. Let's take a look at the net worth graphs. Let's see how well... Yep. Ooh, it's actually Larnal. Interesting. Where's the enemy? Image is okay. That's fine, that still sounds good. Get me a breakfast sandwich. Any mage farming up here. So I think when you're doing the like melee carry with Magnus strat, you want to farm the medium camps as much as possible. They're really, really, really valuable and they're easier to take as well. We get a disconnect? Reading chat a little bit. I don't know the line. Who is the line? Who's playing line? I couldn't bother less. Okay, my friends list. It's usually indicative of who it is. Oh, it's one of the OTA guys. I'm just not sure which one. It's Jay. Cool. Yeah, there's the it's really weird. Like, so the pause is for the disconnect. I'm pretty sure that pause is automated. It seems to pick up disconnects before the client does. It's really weird. But anyway, we see the Slark is doing really, really well. This Slark is farming phenomenally well. Oh, he already has a Battle Fury. Holy crap. This Slark is super farming well. So, Nail always goes spectacular on Slark. And apparently Larnal just wants to rush straight Battle Fury. I mean, I'm totally cool with that. He got it really quick. I'm not quite sure what his timing was on that. He's only got 500 gold saved up, so presumably he got it relatively recently. So this Slark's doing really, really well. Like, the Anti-Mage should be convincingly out-farming everyone in this game. That should be how it is. I think it's gonna work out though. It's gonna work out great. It's gonna work out great either way. So just waiting for Unix to reconnect. Take a quick peek at items. Got some triple TP boots on this team. Looks like they're going for. I like it when you go. I like double TP boots with one mana boot, and then the other two being cleave boots. That's my favorite setup right now. It's really, really efficient. Works out well. I like it. I can't see my numbers. I want to see my numbers. 29 people. Cool. Just waiting it out. I love the way Lion's been playing also. I think he's been doing a really, really good job. He's just fully position 5, that's for sure. But, you know, he's staying out there. He's just kind of following Nail at a distance. Enough of a distance that he's farming different camps than Nail most of the time, and that he's not stealing Nail's experience most of the time. He's actually higher level than Nail, which is funny. But it seems like every time Nail's in trouble, the lion's there. He's like, I got you, buddy. You're good. Don't worry. Oh, yep, we see Radiant Team lining up for the boss kill. It's about that time. You want to take him right around 5 minutes. Huskar is so disgustingly good at taking bosses. If instead of buying the Lord Mask, you get a plate mail, it's actually trivial. You can even get bashed and survive. So let's see what boots got upgraded. Yep, they went triple TP, double cleave. They're all going to TP boots the corner creeps now and just get a bunch of gold. Look at that. Kablam! Everyone gets 1,200 gold. Enjoy. It works well. Yeah, look at them. They're all just following the Huskar now. They're like, Huskar, farm for us. We need farm. Well, all the creeps are gone because that's what Dire was doing while they were taking that boss. So I wonder if Dire's going to be able to take their boss in time. The fact that they're behind doesn't matter nearly as much because this Dire or the Radiant team didn't get any TP boots. And dropping his raindrop. They're coming in aggressively. They want to take all the camps now. Ooh, and get some kills. Damn, look at Pata go! Pata does not give a fuck about that enemy team. The network grab's pretty interesting. It seems like the Slark is farming phenomenally well, and then the rest of the team's kind of getting run over. Yep, this is a pickup game. 10 people find each other on Discord. 2 people are chosen at random to be captains, and then they drop players. Pata's huge. he's a big Pata. He's gonna try to steal this ancient camp. If he manages to steal this, will be really big. That's a great route because the ancient creeps are just gonna kill him. Nail's gonna try to get revenge, but he's not gonna get shit. This guy gets away with like 30 HP. In the background, they are still farming a little bit, which is good. It's TP Boots farming, so they're getting Fool's Gold reduction. The TP Boots also share the Fool's Gold reduction. So see, they get 42 and 34 gold, very low amounts. And there we go. We see the team going for their other boss now, which is good. Gotta get his boots online, so now... Whoa! Triple mana boots? Let's go! Alright, apparently these guys agree with me, and they think mana boots are better than TP boots. I dig it. I totally dig it. Nice. Larna's gonna clear out that and just get even more huge. I mean, the Huskar looks like the scariest hero on the map just because he's so active, but this Slark is farming, man. Oops, Slark's coming in. Alright, he's finally ready. I'm gonna go ahead and get that mega kill streak bounty. There we go. Yep. Just gonna run through everyone. I mean, he's huge. Ooh, I love the early Vanguard. That's really nice. I like that. Really disarm him. Ooh, Halberg. I like that. Halberg Huskar, especially against the overfarmed Slark. That's super cool. I mean, he had to run away. He couldn't just stand there and wait out the duration. He would have taken too many stacks of the Burning Spear. Let's go. The Slark is just man-fighting everyone down. It's awesome, even while missing 40 of his damage. Can he do it this time? Can he get him? No, he's gonna run away. In fact, oh yeah, he gets burned down. This fight is never ending. Both teams just keep respawning and running in. Eventually a team will come out on top. This Magnus is so deep, just harassing. Wow, he took out the Viper, that's awesome. But the Slark's here. Look, he doesn't care about the... He's just like, go ahead, tether me. Nope, never mind, don't tether me. Oh god, I've made a mistake. Yeah, you're missing all your damage now, buddy. And meanwhile, Coddle's just in the background, just blasting over and over and over again. Does he have his Aghanims yet? He does have his Aghanims, so he's able to just plant these blasts and then run forward. Both the damage and the heal are both so important, especially in these like huge, just everlasting team fights. Because if you think about the effective HP pool of your team, if you get hit by 2 blasts during a team fight, you know, everyone's HP is like a whole lot higher. Multiply if everyone gets hit by it, you know, it's times 5. It's a lot. So it seems like the Dire team's in a pretty good position. I mean, so is Radiant, though. Both teams really are in great positions. The networks are pretty well dispersed. Let's take a look at the team graphs. Looks like Radiant was in the lead overall, but it's evening out now. Radiant's still ahead in XP, and I think it's just because they've been so active fighting. And fighting as groups, so they're getting lots of group XP. Yep. Potter's just doing Potter things. The thing is that he always gets low HP, and then the Slark just comes in and kills him. Oh, man. You better run, Lion. He's just gonna man fight him down. Go ahead, steal my damage. I don't care. I don't care. Still hits for nearly 200. Not a ton of stolen agility yet. Eventually, later on in these fights, he's gonna be walking around with like 300 bonus agility. It gets crazy. All right. So Potter taking a step back to farm. I feel like he's just been non-stop fighting for the last like 4 minutes straight. Nice, taking a center boss. I like that. You know, they're a lot less dangerous than taking one of the ones that are closer to the enemy base, but they're still important to secure early, you know. And the Radiant team has really no idea. They're just going for their Roshan. Potter can just solo this Roshan. I don't know why he's bothering waiting for his team. He can just stand there and sink into him, easily, convincingly kill him. Alright, I wonder if they're just going to do a team rotation now, kill a bunch of bosses. Dire team seems satisfied with just the one. I feel like they're spacing out their cores nicely. You know, they're making sure that they're getting lots of farm as well. Do they have vision? No, they have no idea he's there. That's hilarious. Let's see how the duel goes. Of course, Nail just sprinting right into the center of it with his Razor. He's just like, come get it, boys. Come get it. I can't believe he didn't get punished for how deep he ran in. That's silly. Oh my god. He's got the pipe. I dig it. He's building a nice tanky Razor. That's cool. He's gonna get away with stealing that camp. Yeah, now they're gonna go for this boss too. So after they take this, the raiding team will still be ahead of one. People are asking about how many spots are left in the tournaments. Both of the upcoming tournaments still have lots of slots in them, actually. So form a team, sign up. The July minor had 7 or 8 last time I checked. And the Techland tournament, which is next weekend, still has a bunch of slots. I think only 3 tournaments have signed up for that so far. There's no prize pool for that one or anything. It's basically just for practice, both players and tournament running practice. Oh, you're a dead coddle. No, he's not a dead coddle. No, he is a dead coddle. You know what's wonderful about this Radiant team, though, is while all this has been going on, there's just an Animage farming in the background. He's not been fighting, he's just been farming. And no one's really thinking about him, you know? He's just doing his thing. He hasn't gotten a crazy amount of items yet, but like he's out farming the Huskar, who is like the scary person on the Radiant team right now. And this Animage is gonna get intense quick. Can they kill this? No, the Slark manages to get his ultimate off. And the tether breaks. He still has enough damage that's probably worth fighting. It's a great jump to end up uphill. I don't know if he wanted that, though. He's probably trying to hit the Razor. Is it Stone Skin? No, it's not. He just looked funny. Oh, yeah, it's way too early for a Stone Skin. That wouldn't make any sense. Wow, they really came out on top. Ooh, the Animage is finally joining the fight. He just, whoa! And did he ever join the fight? He just comes in, trains the mana, and blows up the whole team. That's beautiful. Oh, while there's a capture point here, I didn't even notice that. All right, Radiant's gonna get that. That was such a cool fight. Oh man, he just barely doesn't get there in time, and then they all just run away. They're not gonna bother fighting the Slark. That fight was fascinating, though. But Dire had just won that fight, and then the Animage came in and just killed everyone. Can the Animage get away? Nope, Lionel managed to get the last hit. It was a good thought, though. Try to deny yourself on the boss. I definitely like the thought. The capture points are gonna be up soon. Nice. Taking a real hostile boss right here. Securing this is awesome. The hard part's going to be capping it, because the enemy team is right here, but they don't really notice. They're just, no, they're going for the capture points. So they're going to, Dire's going to easily be able to take that boss. Alright, looks like Radiant's in a really good position for this capture point. Again, Anti-Mage is online now, boys. He's like, go ahead, break my passes. I don't care. I'll just beat you up. He is standing in that for way too long, though. I mean, he's probably dead. Nope. Oh my god. He's going to get away with 2 HP again? Yup. Let's go, Alaska. Yeah. I think one of the supports needs to sit in this capture point, though. Capture points are important. That's a core. I can't quite tell who's in the better position here in the fight. They managed to kill the Anti-Mage finally. He's been blinking away. Lots. He's good at that. So they're going to sit on this, but the thing is that the Radiant team's going to be ready to rock in like 2 more seconds. And they're only uncapping it now. They haven't even begun actually getting their cap. Great RP. No real follow-up, though. The thing is, they don't have a lot that they can do off those big RPs. Other than hope the Anti-Mage comes in and kills everyone. But when the whole team's there, even the Anti-Mage can't actually fight them. This is a really good fight for Dire, I think. Oh, wow, we got him. Well played, Larnell. That was great. You're going to die for it. I mean, offsides and stuff. Like, you're dead, buddy. Oh, the deny, the deny, the deny. Nope, he dies to offsides. So Magnus didn't actually deal a damage instant. Offsides always deals damage coming from the hero that is closest to you. You know what was wonderful about that play? The entire Radiant team forgot there was a capture point here. The capture point was more important than the Slark, guys. Get the capture point. I wonder if Dire's going to get both points now. Ooh, that's going to... Getting both points is a big deal. It is a pretty even game. So let's look at some of these graphs.
I'll take that.
Interesting. So Dire's got a lot more gold. Radiant's got a lot more XP. And cores wise, I think Dire's ahead. Although Radiant did manage to steal that boss, the hostile boss earlier, with that big Anti-Mage ultimate. So even cores wise, they're pretty close. Tactical feeding OTA style, yeah. Can someone explain these capture points? Are they in competitive mode? Yes, and they do spawn every X minutes. It's about every 15. They like kind of round to and from based on the duels, because they won't overlap with duels, which is why, or maybe they will kind of overlap with duels, because this duel happened during the middle of it. But either way, so the capture points, there's always a capture point on both sides of the map, and they're always mirrored. So this last time there was a capture point here and a capture point down here, which makes them mirrored. It's really hard to steal enemy capture points. It's definitely a really difficult thing, but as we saw, it's totally doable. I'm really impressed that the team was able to steal the hostile. Even when you're substantially ahead, it's usually pretty hard to take these because they're designed to be near where you spawn. So yeah, they pop up every 15 minutes when you capture them. The first set of capture points gives everyone on your team tier 1 core, then tier 2, then tier 3, then tier 4. So this first capture point, the fact that they managed to steal it isn't as big of a deal. If you steal like a tier 3 or 4 capture point from the enemy, that messes them up, man. Also, Perso, I've been watching you guys' TI qualifier tournament matches. Radiant team's taking down this bear. Bear's pretty easy. This is just reskinned Fury Swipes boss. Oh, look at all the attack speed slows they got on him. He's not putting out very many Fury Swipes, that's for sure. Easily take that boss. It seems like everyone's just taking a break to farm. take down a couple bosses. I don't know if Slark can do this boss on his own. Or I guess he can ultimate eventually. Range attack, range attack. Oh no, it's not nearly enough. People die to the range attacks a lot because I mean, this guy's got actually a lot of range. So when you run away, you're probably gonna take 2 more attacks. There we go. Now he's got Pada helping him, or Unix. I mean, the fact that his name is Unix Panda, I always accidentally call him Pada. But the real Pada is just off farming. Take a look at levels. See how many people have gotten their level 25 talents. Level 25 talents matter a lot. So we got a couple 25 talents coming online. One more in a second. Just getting to that phase of the game. Ooh, they're so close to each other. I wonder if they'll realize it. If they notice and blink in on this boss, it'll be glorious. Oh yeah, here it comes. Oh nice, they placed a ward. Wonderful. Fight, Anti-Mage is here. Great RP. That one was a totally worthwhile RP. Good, the boss falls. It's pretty important that the boss falls, just because, ooh, there's a lot of dire team here. I don't think they're going to be able to steal this. They still got a good amount of time on these respawns. Yeah, there's only one left. Unfortunately, they don't manage to get the steal. Oh, he was so close to killing him with that. Oh, it was close. That was funny. All right, so they don't manage to steal the boss. I mean, that wasn't like a big swing either way, because Dire Team was already invested to that boss, so the fact that they got it doesn't really matter. What's Lion doing? What is he doing? Kill her! No. See, that's actually where Shroud of Shadows is slightly worse. It's the only situation in which Shroud of Shadows is worse than its alternative, because you can't attack at a Shroud of Shadows. Going for a Charger. I love Charger. It's my favorite boss. Alright, both teams going for bosses really close to one another. I love these situations. Doesn't seem like they're gonna really notice it too much, so they're gonna be fine. Ooh, but Dire Team might be able to come in and mess up this fight. The Underlord is in deep. He's in very deep, but boy, oh boy, is he tanky. This looks like a good fight for Radiant. Got a lot of their good abilities off. Ooh, but Larnell's sinking out that damage. Let's go. Oh, the Slark. The Slark's getting big. Yep. That was looking really good for Radiant for a moment there, and then just Slark pops his ultimate, kills everyone. That's how it is, man. And they get both these cores. That's a tier 3 core stolen. That's really good. Or no, Charger's tier 2 now. I'm sorry. I always forget about that change. He is tier 2 now, right? Is there another Charger? I can confirm this off. Somewhere on the map. There's not. But we'll find out when he respawns. I'm pretty sure he's tier 2 now, because he was always the easiest tier 3 boss. So, this Radiant team just going for cores. I think it's the right move. Just get cores. They need them. You don't really see too many people on their team with extra cores in their inventory, which means that they need cores. Balancing the core economy with the gold economy is really important. Got another pause. Seems like we've been having some connection problems this game. Looks like Dire Team's gonna scout out what's going on up here. We get the second day spider boss. Another one of my favorite bosses. He's very devastating. They do a lot of damage. People in chat talking about team rosters. So since the tournament season just restarted back up again, a lot of the teams have kind of shifted around their rosters. It's really funny. Check out Way to Death and More Than Use roster. They basically just kind of scrambled their players together. They like traded a bunch of players with one another. And then there's a couple new guys also, and a few people dropped out from last time. The core people are still there. You still got that DXS Walks combo. You still got Supreme on the other, you know. OTA is looking for a new player. I believe what they want is someone who's very good at Dota. He's going to have those Dota fundamentals. And they're looking for a aggressive space creator role. That's last time I talked to him, that's the role they're trying to fill. I think OTA is going to be a lot better this season than they were last season. Just kind of gauging their mentality and attitude towards roster selection and stuff. I think they're going to end up with a really good team. EQ is the biggest question mark. Who knows who's going to be on Team EQ by the time the tournaments kick off? For the Techland tournament next weekend, Nail's playing on EQ, fill in one of their spots. Hey, Podin, how many slots in EQ do you guys have open? How many people are you looking for? Is it just one, or do you need more than one? EQ and OTA, to me, are like the OG teams. They've been around since the first tournament. They've generally placed well in every tournament they've played in. They scrim a lot, you know. They're staples of the community. They're very active in the community as well. Oh, does KG have a new top 100 Dota carry? I didn't know they switched up their roster. I actually didn't notice a change. Kindergarten is terrifying. They're like such a scary team because they're a bunch of people who are actually phenomenal at Dota. They're all like top 100, top 200 Dota players. So they show up, they learn our meta, and they take our money. And I'm perfectly fine with it because the games that they play are so fun to watch. I'm really excited for them to start scrimming. I wanna see my KG versus More Than You scrims. All right, they catch up the Slark really early, and he gets the link on him, which is great. But it just doesn't matter. Yeah, Slark got the classic item build. Buying Doom on a carry is really good. This other one, yeah, it seems like they just couldn't deal with the Anti-Mage in this other fight. And the Slark was in this one, so they really didn't stand too much of a chance. Anti-Mage has been having serious mana problems all game. It's kind of funny. Nice, Kindergarten. Kindergarten's finally out of the TI qualifiers. I watched some of those. I watched one game that you guys were doing really, really, really well in. I forgot. I think Blue was playing, I think Spectre maybe? I don't remember. You were on Windrunner though. He was playing some carry though, and he just sat on top lane the entire game. And everyone who went up to top lane he killed, and he was like 3 levels ahead of everyone. It was a really cool game to watch. This Coddle is giving them so much trouble. Is this duel doing timeout? Can they really just not kill the Coddle? Yeah. Wow. Great Coddle play. I can't believe he survived that. Perso, you should grab some of the other KG guys and hop into one of these pickup games. Start refamiliarizing yourself with the meta. So also with the capture points, they appear on the map a minute before they spawn, and I think you get a 1 minute and like a 30-second warning. You get some timing warnings also, and then it counts down to them as well. I really want to just subtly change the style on the countdown so it doesn't look like a dual countdown, because I get confused a lot of times of whether or not I just didn't notice. Is there a watchtower here? There's so much vision. Oh no, it's just Coddle. Fucking Coddle, man. Oh yeah, so another new change from the last tournament season that I think is pretty important are the buildings that you can buy at the center. So you can use cores to buy buildings and elixirs. No one's using elixirs in competitive play yet, and some of them are insane. The only elixir usage I've seen was in an IO game, and I think I was playing with Bommy, and we were spamming the regen elixirs to make IO unkillable. Alright, decent fight here. Wow, I can't believe Lion's gonna be fine. Nope, never mind. He's not gonna be fine. Yeah, I guess it's to slightly get more behind the trees. Or I did like the juke going one way than the other. He definitely tricked up the Viper, but was not in a safe spot to TP. So capture points are active. I think this is a good call. So, am I saying Elixir is the only thing worthwhile in the Azel shop at the moment? I completely disagree. I think that the watchtowers are significantly better than any Elixir. You put them in tree lines, they have flying vision and a ton of them. Watchtowers are so good. You have to place them in the trees, though. That way the enemy team can't find them. One of my favorite watchtower spots is right here. You get vision of both these boss pits. You get pretty good, you know, just like having vision of this little pathway is really, really good. And Dire's gonna get both these capture points, aren't they? Because the Underlord just took this one and contested. Okay, so you guys gotta be aware of capture points, because so that was an example of like there was no fighting over that capture point. The Underlord just took it because it wasn't contested, and then the Coddle just took the other one because it wasn't contested. They just got 2 free cores, essentially for nothing. They placed a defense tower, and defense towers are awful. I hope that's just them buying the wrong item, or they're trolling. Who knows? I don't know. The towers aren't good though. Yeah, so like with all these extra upgrade cores, like grab an elixir. Don't drop it. Just grab an elixir. Go buy an elixir, eat it. Or watchtower, if you're a support, buy watchtowers. Oh yeah, the enemy team does get vision of buildings when you place them. It's we gotta fix that. I suspect it's just like a base class problem. I think if we look at how the charger pillars are, because they're just units, they're not buildings. I think they can just be like units. Voodoo? Okay. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds. There's a delivery here. I just gotta run downstairs.
Gold is a great conductor. Money changes hands.
Only if you keep it like really quiet. Otherwise, it's just gonna pick up constantly. Okay. This game will wrap up soon. 20 minutes maybe. Okay. That'll probably be a hex. Alright, I got a big old fight going on here. They're having a really hard time dealing enough damage to this Underlord. It seems like most of these fights, the Dire team's coming out on top. I mean, that one definitely, but just in general lately, I feel like taking the E-Blade Dagger. Looks like they're going to do a 5-man rotation down bottom to take out more bosses. They still have, is this a tier 2 or is this a tier 5? This is still tier 2's alive. That's silly. It might be less about his build and more about his play, because the Coddle has been playing really well. Oh. Well, hopefully no one else crashed. Let's get back in there. I always give it a second. Relaunch is better sometimes. Alright, let's get back in there. Happy the server didn't crash this time. I wonder if any other players crashed in that moment or if it was just a spectator bug. Nope, looks like they kept playing it out, so no crash. It auto pauses when a connected player disconnects. Nice, we see the Cafefe on Slark. Always. I always get Cafefe on Slark. I think Cafefe is way too good on Slark. I mean, Cafefe is just good on everyone, but I don't know. It just feels like a really natural Cafefe carrier to me for some reason. Alright, so at this point, both teams are just clearing up bosses. Easy blueberry. Seems like Dire's doing a little farming. I'm cool with that. Let's take a quick peek at the team graphs. Oh wow, look at that! Radiant managing to stay in this game net worth-wise. Quick look at XP. Radiant's actually ahead in basically all the metrics right now. That's pretty fascinating. Going for the Temple Guardians. It's the hardest boss of the 3 up here, so it's interesting that they chose to go for this one. Temple Guardians did just get nerfed, though, so they're not quite as scary as they were. This is just the base Temple Guardian. It's not the Uber Temple Guardians. The Uber Temple Guardians were insane. So these guys just had their HP lowered. They used to have a little bit more, so they're just slightly easier to kill. I don't think any of their other numbers changed, though. AM has been overpowering the Slark. Yeah, I'd really like to see just a good man fight between the Anti-Mage and Slark. Ooh, nice, look at that. We got Necrobook minions in that other duel. That's cool. I think this is the one that we want to watch, though. It's got all the important players are here. Ooh, man, they're just shutting down the Anti-Mage, though. And the Anti-Mage is unshut down, and now he will consume your team alive. Here he comes after the Slark. Oh my god. This Slark just dies. He just dies. Kablam, man.
Thou payest dearly.
Yeah, the Animage is just out carrying the Slark. A lot, and Radiant's ahead in kills now as well. I believe Radiant is now ahead in every single metrics, and I think they were behind in most of them a moment ago. Yeah. Wow. That's a good game. That's a gem right there. I didn't even see it. It was behind the tree, and my mouse just happened to hover. Alright, so... Can any of them kill any of them? Well, I'm gonna take a couple bites of my sandwich during this captivating, insane team fight. High octane gameplay. It's a good sandwich. Alright. Back to the map. We see them rotating off the Temple Guardians, especially since the Temple Guardians healed back up again. Why go for it? Tommy says, I'm starting to think we should make all duels 5v5 all the time. I actually love the double duel thing, but I'm wondering if maybe we should make like every other duel 5v5 or something like that. Or like some kind of reoccurring, predictable 5v5 duels. Easy boss kill. What are these guys doing? Just farming like a wall. That's a pretty bad wall, too. Ooh, nice. The Coddle grabbed, Oh, he summoned Scout. Nice. Summoned Scout sick. Just creates, like, this invisible unit you can fly around with. It's really cool. Viper. Yep, Viper's Caster Viper. Caster Viper for the win. Is so good. 5v5 duels are more competitive, but the randomized duels, in my opinion, are more fun. I think it's really, really cool. Like when it counts down, there's a moment of suspense when you have to think like, all right, what's the duel composition gonna be like? Am I gonna be with the support that enables my hero? You know, who am I gonna be up against? Who's gonna need to fight the Slark? That kind of stuff. I think it's really cool. I love the Necro book. Super cool. You really don't see a lot of Necro book, and it's not because it's bad. It's just unpopular. All right, going for an ogre. It's a base ogre. It's not an uber ogre. Uber ogres are crazy. Oh my god, scouts can capture these? That's so cool. Yo. Oops. That's so cool. I love this. That's some game knowledge right there. Let's just take like a quick look at everyone's builds. Because a lot of people are asking about item builds and stuff during this little lull of boss killing. Oh, Dagger BKB, let's go! Look, he's running to the other one now. Well, kind of. Who knows where he's running. I think the intention was to run to the other one. Why is there still a Roshan alive? Oh, it's an Uber Roshan. I got so confused there. Yeah, Dagger on Lena. So Lena's going for complete deletion build, which she's just going to BKB and then all... Wait, does she have Aghanims, though? Doesn't Aghanims make it pure damage, though? The BKB won't save her. Interesting. The term is feature or bug feature. When a bug is actually a feature. Is this Uber? It is Uber Charger. Ubercharger is actually still not that scary. I think the biggest thing that needs to be changed with Uberchargers is cooldowns and channel times. Because that's what actually makes them scary, is cooldowns and channel times. Ooh! People still getting hit, though. What are these guys up to? I love the scout. The scout's really cool. Nice. They got the capture point over there. Uber Roshan's really straightforward. You pretty much just kill him. Wow, this Uber charge is really taking him time. This is a hard kill. Ooh, now he's in phase 3 too. So now he's extra scary. Here comes Nell. He's just gonna get melted though. He's got no support. Ooh, a duel. The charger's probably gonna heal back up. That's rough. They spent a lot of time on that. Yes, the capture points value increases by 1 for each time that it happens. And they happen, I think it's like 15 for the first one, and then 10 after. We work on Save Load feature someday. I will work on Save Load feature someday. It probably won't be ready for Techland, but I really want to have it ready for the July minor.
Double kill.
Oh, the scout gets TP'd in. That's kind of funny. Yeah, Ubercharger's a monster. He's very tanky.
Dominating! Double kill!
And 96% damage reduction while he's uncharged. They're still dealing damage to him when he's in that state, though. No, they're doing damage to him fine. I mean, he's tanky, but... Charger is always supposed to be a slightly longer boss fight, because, like, you have to play his gimmick.
Money to burn.
Wasn't there, like, just a capture point?
Dominating!
I feel like that capture point's too quick. The timer on the capture points might be buggy. Got another big fight here. Lots of people jumping in. Dire King seems pretty well in control of this fight, though. Capture points are about to activate. Ooh, the instant lockdown on the Anti-Mage. Oh, and he's just gonna die. Yeah, he TP'd in and then just instant Abyssal Blade. Whole bunch of bash follow-ups that just disabled him and killed him. It was really well played. I think what they want to do is leave 1 unit on that. And then have the rest of the people continue fighting the Charger. Why does he look different on the minimap? What? Wait, did we not get rid of the illusions? What is happening? Why was there, like, a fake Magnus? And did he respawn? Yeah, okay, there's a fake Magnus continuously respawning who is on the neutral team. Let's...
You'll die on this horn next time.
That's interesting. Capture point ended. Good. Radiant team finally got a capture point. It's interesting because I feel like Dire Team keeps winning these fights, but I really think Radiant's gonna come out on top here. Especially because I think in the final duel, Radiant's gonna do really, really strong. Wow. Radiant team comes out on top of that fight. That's really good. And they're going to get the final duel here. It kind of looks like Radiant's going to take it. This is looking real good for them. Farsight active. Love the way Farsight looks when you're zoomed out. It's so cool. I love oh, Pata jumps around and just takes out the Coddle. It's a super good play. Oh, he doesn't actually kill him, but still. The fact that he's got like 3 people distracted back here now is great, because meanwhile, this, just an explosion of damage. Oh yeah, they already melted the Slark. Slark's gone. That's like, that is so much of this Dire team's damage. Radiant's playing this really well. Easiest random razor of our lives. Yeah, just a reminder, they did random their first pick in this draft. Alright, and now they're just going to finish off the Eunuchs, and that will be game. Good game. That one was sick. I really liked that. Cool. Good MMR, too, just because you're up against actually good players. Ooh, knocking Larnell down a little bit. Fuck you, buddy. Cool. Great. That was a super even game the entire time. Like, I could not figure out who was going to win pretty much that whole time. Until really the very end. And honestly, Alaska just came online and started killing everyone. That Anti-Mage. Whew. Anti-Mage. Pata, I'm curious, who were you trying to first pick when you ran?